For couples looking to adopt a baby, foreign adoptions have become commonplace. And with that, the number of children of foreign countries being raised by American parents is growing. Many of these families want to make sure that their adopted child knows the roots of their birth country as they grow up. So there are organizations that help foster that bond for the child and also for the parents who can share their experiences with others. Joining me today is a Columbus couple who adopted their daughter Avery from China. Christine and Ron Thielman, nice to have you here. And Avery, nice to be here. She looks so pretty in her little bow. And can we have her say her message? Because this is my favorite part.
You ready? Go.
You're watching Daytime Columbus with Gail Hogan.
All right.
I think I found my successor. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you all for being here. Now, when did you adopt Avery, Christine? How long ago?
It would have been in 2006, so she was 14 months old. So January of 2006.
And you sent us, Ron, some wonderful home video that you shot when you were there. Yeah. Can you describe that experience, both of you, when you went there that day? Saw the daughter who you would call yours, and what that whole experience was like.
Sure, absolutely an experience of a lifetime. We went over for 2 weeks. The Chinese government really wanted us to tour the cities, get a feel for the culture of China. So for the first week, we traveled around. This is footage of us going around the streets of China, checking things out like the Great Wall.
They wanted you to get to know the country where you were going to adopt your child.
Right, yeah. But we knew 1 week into the trip that we would have what we call Gotcha Day, and that's the day that we were able to go and get Avery, and they handed her off to us a week into it. And
oh, look at all these little ones. Yep. Christine, I bet you just were, when you first said, here's your baby.
Yeah, it was an amazing day. Obviously, it was one of the happiest days of my life. It was a little traumatic for Avery because she, didn't know us, and so the babies are a little scared, so that's a little hard to see, but yes, very happy moments for all these families.
These are other parents that went with us. And
were they all from Columbus?
No, all from all over the country. And we met them at the airport and lived with them for 2 weeks, pretty much. And there's Avery and Christine traveling back.
And look at Avery today. Look how big you've gotten, Avery. What grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
And where do you go to school?
The Wellington.
Oh, you do? Well, my goodness, you are very well spoken for a little 6-year-old, I have to say. You don't remember those when you see those pictures, do you? Because you were just a little baby. Yeah. So part of the reason that you are here is because I know, Christine, you and Ron are both very active in an organization that really is about Chinese children of American-born families. Why is it important to you to be involved in this group?
Well, we just feel that it's important that Avery is familiar with her culture and her heritage, and it's Central Ohio Families with Children from China, and we do events. We just had a big Chinese New Year celebration that over 400 families came to, so it's a great organization for the kids to relate to each other.
And you, Ron, I know this is a part of what's important to both you and Christine, is that Avery does remember her roots. And why is that important, you think, as she grows up?
Well, she's an American citizen right now. When we brought her back, she's officially a U.S. citizen, but at the same time, we wanted her always to remember where she was from. She may be a U.S. citizen, but her birth country is China, and we feel it's very important that she understands that, and that we just help her understand that along the way.
And recently, your group, Christine, celebrated the Chinese New Year, and you sent us video of that as well. And I was shocked. I was a little surprised at the number of people that attended this celebration. So your group really is large in number.
Yes, we have over 200 families who are members, and there are many more families in Central Ohio who have children adopted from China, so we're hoping that they will look into joining our organization and becoming part of a great organization.
But besides what it benefits for you and Avery, you help other parents because you know what a process it was like to adopt from a foreign country.
Yeah, it's being a part of COFCC is great because you can talk to other family members if you have questions or issues.
Because you're all in the same place.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has the same situation, and it's a great group to be a part of.
Okay, Ron, if you could give one piece of advice for someone who's thinking about this, not necessarily from China, but any foreign country, what would you say to them?
Well, we got a lot of help from an agency called America World, and there's a lot of agencies out there that will help you not only with the logistics of going to China or going to an international country, but also with the paperwork that you face when you apply to do this. So I would say hook up with an agency that specializes in international adoption and let them hold your hand through the process.
Because it's a daunting process, but it's great to know that folks like you are there to help hold people's hands too. I think we're putting Avery to sleep. She's
a little tired.
To school, honey. I'd say,
too many
Mom,
days
take me
off.
to lunch, right? Thank you both for being here, and I want folks to know that we have more information on the organization on our website if they are interested in hooking up with you or other families there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Coming up next.